some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
There's the whistle. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's heaved it away. Wow, leader. Oh, they can break here. Pura. Quality ball. The pass has gone astray. That's really well manoeuvred. So who's he picking out? Wow, leader. Oh, super find.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nice looking ball. And it's a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Lobbed in behind. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's played forward. And that is out of play. He's got away. Clears it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And now the breakaway. Kadewere. That's good play. Big chance, corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And that has been clubbed away. Wow, leader. Short changes him with that pass. Zamora. Oh, Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. Too much on that, it's gone out. Played down the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Zamora. Omari. Pura. Kadewere. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Pura. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Zamora. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Omari. Aim forwards. Oh, great chance! No way through, so back it comes. Ball swung in. And that's been won straight back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kadewere. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's a loose ball. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Pura. That's tidy. Can he deliver? That has been knocked clear. Have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Omari. That's really well manoeuvred. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's felled him there. And he's got his range wrong there. Kadewere. Moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And claimed it back swiftly. Through it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's played forward. Kadewere. Kadewere. Great run on the overlap here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's the chance to counter. Kadewere. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kadewere. Aim forwards. Omari. Bura. Oh, there's a probing ball. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bura. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. Wow, leader. That's going to go a long way. Omari. So, what can they make of this?
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Driven forward. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the wall's done its job. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. Chance to deliver. And the keeper has it. Kadewere.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he latch onto this? And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Omari. That's been drilled forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pura. Now here's the delivery. Corner it is. And he's there to clear it. That has found him in acres of space. Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without complication. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that's been won straight back. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He can get that clear. And they've got a throw. Swings in across. Tries to get it clear. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Zamora. That's an excellent interception. Aim forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Decent chance! They've scored! First blood drawn.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Zamora. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Over to the left. Gura. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the right. Kadewere. Really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aim forwards. Defending was strong and firm. And they can counter here. And it's been played through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Up towards the front line. Clears it away. Have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. Zamora. Do have a chance to counter here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Up he goes! It's in!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, he's onto this. Bura. Wins the duel this time. Oh, good spread. That's very neat. Played out to the right. Now, what about this cross? Cleared away. Brilliantly cut out. Omari. Spread out to the left. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. Omari. That is a brilliant interception. That has been cut short. And he's running through, and he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shapes to shoot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Kadewere. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kadewere. Aim forwards. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bura. He is just caressing the ball. That has been knocked clear. Oh, good spread. Can he spark a counter here? Produces a cross. And it's hoisted clear. Zamora. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's hit the crossbar. Gets good distance on it. Kadewere. Aimed in towards the centre. There are a few waiting for it. Climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bura. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's played forward. Clears it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Kadewere. Could move up a gear here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bura. Omari. Lofted upfield. Zamora. Oh, this looks sharp. Does really well to win the ball there. Omari. Gura. And it's played forward. Zamora. Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Out to the left it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Kadewere. That is lovely. Chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Kadewere. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, it's played into the area. He's cut it out, and the counter is on. Wow, leader. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Omari. Played out to the right. It's just beyond his reach. Zamora. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Showing good feet. That's a little off target. And he's there to get it away. Gura. He's making a real surge on the left. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good spell of possession, this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Wow, leader. Kadewere. Zamora. Clipped into space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Takes the shot! Decent hit and on target. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kadewere. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Omari looks to the other side. It's a good run down the right. That's a nicely weighted pass. Driving on, a real charge here. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Over to the left. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Omari. Gura. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Oh, good spread. Kadewere. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Quality ball. That has been knocked clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Zamora. And it's played forward. Bura. It's a quick ball upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Out to the right. Across it goes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now that's well seen too. Cadawere. That's really well manoeuvred. And that was very necessary. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Out to the left it goes. He's found some space. Zamora. Moved on forwards. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zamora. Oh, there's a probing ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he goes cross-field. He's onto it in a flash. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. The ball goes in. Takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away. Zamora. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's on a charge. Very nicely done. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Defending of the desperate variety. A header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to get it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's a throw-in. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for a decent ball in. He's dealt with that well.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he cuts out the supply. Omari. The final 5 minutes. Walida.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Thinks one through. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He has found a way through. Shot a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's aimed into the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Moved on forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, nicely intercepted. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Oh, such a clever touch. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's going direct. Clears it away. Ball is over the line.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kadewere. Looking to break at pace. Wow, leader. He is through here. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. That's really well manoeuvred. Kadewere. He's going to be disappointed with that. Omari. Oh, good spread. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So, the second man in line.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
That's a good penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one. How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. 3-3. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
And so the captain steps up. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
No winner after 5, so will things be any different after 6? And that has lifted the roof. So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
It is now time for our special lottery. Please note the tickets you are given on